Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strum, and welcome to my YouTube channel for today's Boston Red Sox Historical Tournament, episode 33. It was supposed to be played last night at 7:30 Eastern. However, life got in the way. We changed the game to this morning, Friday, June 19th at 1 p.m. Eastern. I hope you enjoy the game. Let's do a couple of housekeeping things before we get into the game. First off, let's take a look at the results chart so far in round one, Region B, 2011 facing 1919. Favorites have won 4 and lost 3, so maybe 1919's got a chance. The last series we played 39, swept 64, 4 games to none. If we take a look at the seeding here, you will see that 11 is 41st, and we got 47 years in between these two, 47 seasons in between these two. So it looks like another one-way matchup. The 1919 Red Sox was the last vestiges of their World Series winning ways of the early 20th century. The last vestiges of the players on the team: Everett Scott, Babe Ruth, Harry Hooper, who else? Carl Mays, guys that have been with them during their championship seasons. Will finish off 1919 when they finally hit 2020 after they've traded Babe Ruth to 1919, after they traded Babe Ruth to the Yankees. Almost nobody's left, just Hooper and Scott, and then they eventually go too. And the 1919 team was 66 and 71. It wasn't that good a team, but Babe Ruth did hit 29 home runs, a record for that time. 2011 is also a good year. It will be remembered in my brain anyway as the fried chicken year. That was the year that Francona was fired because of the fried chicken incident with Lester and Beckett, and they would eat fried chicken in games they'd out in the clubhouse while the games were being played, in games they weren't scheduled to pitch in. And they blew a gigantic lead in early September. They won like 5, 6, 7 games in September, finished out of the playoffs. It was pretty sad, and it cost Francona his job. Anyway, let's load the game and get on with the series. We use Out of the Park 27. And we're going to load it right now. We set up the series. I know I repeat myself on every broadcast, but I never know when someone is looking on for the first time, so I want them to know what's going on. We use historical exhibition mode, which sets up 7-game series, which is exactly what we play in this historical tournament. It's a new game. We click there to begin with. We go to historical exhibition. This is set up to play a World Series, but we are not going to play a World Series. You could pick whichever one you want, just in case you wanted to know. The underdog team is the 1919 team. It's from the dead ball era. Only one more year in the dead ball era, and there's the 66-71 record. We're in 2011, the Moneyball years for the Red Sox. They did very well in those years. They were 90 and 72, failed to make the playoffs because of that fried chicken, as I said earlier. We play 7 games, 2 home, 3 away, 2 back home. No DH because most of the teams in this tournament did not have a DH, so I evened it out that way. The game era and strategy will be 1975 because they're more than 30 years apart. Excuse me. Let me get that year in there. And the reason I picked 1975 is because that's what ChatGPT said is the most even era and strategy to be used when the teams are separated by more than 30 years. We use end of the season rosters, 25 players. We disable injuries. We don't have injuries. And now we have Ootp put the series together for us. One more bit of housekeeping before we get going here. Okay. We go to the lineups, and there's the 1919 and 2011 Red Sox. We have the AI set the lineups, so I don't influence the games. There's 1919 done. And 2011 is done. They're all set. There are the rosters. Let's play ball. Okay, opening day, Alan Russell, 15-9 in the regular season. Opening game of the series versus Josh Beckett, 13-7. We simulate the games till we get to an elimination game, and then we play it. This should be a pretty quick series. I do not expect 1919 to do very well. 2011, although finished out of the playoffs, that wasn't indicative of how good a team it really was. So anyway, here we go. We're underway, simulating game 1. 19, right after I say that, 1919 wins 3-2. Russell defeats Beckett. Babe Ruth homered. So did Roth. Who is B. Roth? Don't know who he is. Excuse me. Let me get back to him. Here's Brago Roth from the 1919 team. Okay. Game 2. Herb Pennock versus Eric Bedard. 2011 wins 10-5 as they hit. Daniel Bard winner, Pennock the loser. Red Sox from 1919. Roth is turning out to be like Ruth. Hits home run number 2. We have a travel day. Game number 3. Hoyt beats Lester in 1919. I couldn't have been more wrong in my predictions. 1919 wins 9-2. Pedroia homered. McGinnis homered for the 1919 team. And 1919 leads 2-1. Game number 4, Buchholz against Muser. In 2011, Buchholz wins 9-3. Muser the loser. Saltalamacchia and Reddick homers for the 2011 team. It is now a 2-2 tie. Game number 5. Well, we'll have an elimination game after this one. 1919 wins 1-0. Dumont shuts out the Red Sox. Papelbon the loser. Let's take a look at this for a second. 1-0 in the 11th inning. That's something. Let me go back. Whoops. Didn't want to hit that button. Anyway, 3-2. How do you like that? Well, my prediction couldn't have been any further from the truth. We now have an elimination game. There's a travel day. We go to 2011 Fenway Park. Pennock versus Bedard. This is an elimination game for the 2011 team. Let's play it. Batting order for the 1919 team will have Hall of Famer Harry Hooper in right field leading off. Stuffy McGinnis at first base hitting second. Babe Ruth in left field with his 29 home runs hitting third. Brago Roth in center field with his 2 home runs in the series. Hitting cleanup, Wally Shang. Catching fifth, Everett Scott. Shortstop, sixth. Red Shannon, second base, seventh. Batting eighth, Ozzie Vitt at third base, and Herb Pennock, 16-8 in the regular season, batting ninth. Dustin Pedroia leading off for the 2011 Red Sox. Josh Reddick in right field. Kevin Youkilis at third base, batting third. Jacoby Ellsbury hitting fourth in center field. Gonzalez, first base, batting fifth. Saltalamacchia catching. Sixth, Carl Crawford in left field, hitting seventh. Jed Lowry at short, hitting eighth. And Eric Bedard hitting ninth. Just curious about something here. I want to see, well, let's press this button. They're not playing Ortiz. That's unbelievable. Okay. Let's start the game. I don't believe the Ortiz isn't in. I guess the only place he could play is first base. And they don't want to take Gonzalez out of the game. We've got to change these camera views. Let's see what this looks like. Nope. I want the infield. So, home plate maybe? Let's see. Okay. That's where we are. It's not a high home plate, and I'm not an expert, so I'm not positive how to change it, but let me just take one look, see if we have one more. Home plate, let's try the home plate action, see what that is. Well, not really. But I think I'm going to use this one. We'll see what happens. Okay, Eric Bedard on the mound. He pitched 4 innings of the first game, allowed 8 hits, 5 runs. Struck out 4, walked 3. He's facing Harry Hooper, who's 3 for 17, and we're underway. Deep in the right field, it is. Caught for the out. 1 down. Stuffy McGinnis, 318.
Strike 3.
Goes down swinging. And Babe Ruth, 8 for 20. He's hitting 400 with a homer. 3 runs batted in. There's a line drive to center field, and it's going to be caught for the out. There we go. We head to the bottom of the first. No score here in Fenway Park. Pennock facing Dustin Pedroia, who's hitting 333 in the series. This is an elimination game for 2011. 19-19 wins. They move on to round 2. Pedroia walks. Reddick steps in. Reddick hitting 250.
Strike 3.
Takes a called strike 3. Kevin Youkilis hitting 238. 2 walks, 2 runners on, 1 out. Jacoby Ellsbury, 526, 10 hits, 19 at-bats. Hot hitter. Here we go. High in the air. Third baseman under it's got it for the out. 2 outs, 2 on for Adrian Gonzalez, who's hitting .368 with 8 runs batted in. He's the reason Ortiz is on the bench. Excuse me. He hits it to short. It's going to take it to the bag. Get the force play. We head to the second. No score. Here we go. Second inning. Rago Roth hitting .400, 8 hits, 2 of them are home runs. Ground ball to short. I got him. Wally Shang, 294. Good hitting in this series. To center field and deep. That ball is caught for the out. And Everett Scott, 059, only 1 hit so far. Line drive to third. They get him. 1, 2, 3, go the 19 squad. We head to the bottom of the second. No score yet here at Fenway Park. Pennick facing Saltalamacchia, hitting 167. That one's high in the air. Third baseman's got it for the out. Carl Crawford, 2 hits in the series. Crawford was a big bust as a free agent signing with the Red Sox. Flies to right. And Jed Lowry, he's only got 2 hits also in the series. Ground ball to short. Throws across the diamond to get him. 2 innings in the books. No score here in 2011 Fenway Park. Bedard to face the bottom third of the order, Shannon Vitt and the pitcher Pennick.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. Hold on 1 second. I got to check something here. Okay, next batter. Ozzie Vitt, 2 hits in the series. To left, it's going to drop for a base hit. And we've got the first hit in the game. Runner on first. Herb Pennick, 0 for 3 in game number 1. He bunts back to the mound, throws to first. Sacrifice is good. Harry Hooper, 0 for 1 today. Ground ball to second. Inning is over. We head to the bottom of the third in a quick moving ball game. No score. Bedard, the pitcher, due up. He got a hit in his first game. Pops it up to the first baseman. Dustin Pedroia walked his first time. To right field, that ball is caught for the out. And Josh Reddick, 0 for 1. He struck out. To right field, that ball is going to drop against the wall. 1 off the wall. 1 run scores. Runner goes to second. It is 1-0. One nothing. The 2011 squad. I'm going to make that mistake more than once today. It's an elimination game. If they win, we go to a game 7 tomorrow. Kevin Youkilis up. He walked in the first inning. Runner on second. High in the air. Shortstop coming in. Puts it away. The second out. And Ellsbury 0 for 1. Line drive to right. That ball is over the right fielder's head, all the way to the wall. Second run scores. Ellsbury on his way to third. Here comes the throw. He slides in. He's safe with a triple. It is now 2-0. 19-19. Pennick is getting hit this inning. Adrian Gonzalez 0 for 1. To right field, that ball's going to drop in the corner. Run number 3 scores. It's going to be a double for Adrian Gonzalez. Three nothing. Pennick still on the mound as Saltalamacchia steps in, 0 for 1. Line drive, right field. This will score another run. It is 4-0, 2011. Pennick still on the mound. They did not use relief pitchers very much, so Pennick is going to be in here for a while. Pennick facing Crawford. No hit. Is 0 for 1 in his first at bat. No hits in the game.
Strike 3.
He swung and missed. Strike 3. Inning is over, but 2011 scores 4 runs. They lead 4-0 and looking to stave off elimination as we head to the top of the fourth. Stuffy McGinnis 0 for 1 in the game. Bedard winds and fires to center field. That ball is caught by Ellsbury. Babe Ruth up 381 on the series. Hits it back to the mound, throws to first, easy out. 2 quick outs for the 1919 squad. Bargo Roth up 2 homers. He swings and misses, strike 3. Inning over, the bottom of the fourth we go. Pennick still on the mound. Lowry, Bedard, and Pedroia do up.
Strike 3.
Lowry swings and misses. Ball gets away from the catcher, and he's going to beat it to first. He is safe. There you go. Unbelievable. Don't see that happen very often. Runner on first. Nobody out. Pennick delivers. There's the bunt. Back to the mound. Throws to first. And that is a successful bunt. Second sacrifice. Successfully executed today in this game. Pennick to face Pedroia. 0 for 1. Lowry on second. Represents the 5th run of the game. Deep in the left field. That ball is back. That ball is out of here. It is now 6-0. The 2011 squad, and they're pounding the 1919 squad. Looks like we're going to have to go to game 7. Any more runs here, and we may have to fast forward this to the end. Okay, Josh Reddick, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Nobody on, 1 out, 3-1 delivery. Pops it up, foul territory. First baseman's got it, 2 down. And Kevin Youkilis. Youkilis on the ground to short, throws to first. Quick inning, except for that home run. We head to the 5th, 6-0. Bedard facing Shang. Shang is 0 for 1 today. And that liner is caught by the pitcher. Everett Scott. Center field. And that ball is caught on the run by Ellsbury. Red Shannon Only one hit today for the 1919 squad. High in the air. Center fielder's got it for the out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Only one hit. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors for 2011, 1919, 0-1-1. It's an elimination game for 2011. If they win, which it looks like they're going to, we will be here tomorrow for game number 7. Pennock facing Ellsbury, Gonzalez and Saltalamacchia.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. Gonzalez 1 for 2 with an RBI. Line drive, right field, base hit. That was hit hard. Runner on first, 1 out. Saltalamacchia 1 for 2 with an RBI today. High in the air in the infield. Shortstop's got it for the out. 2 outs, runner on first, Kyle Crawford 0 for 2.
Strike 3.
And he strikes out to end the inning. To the 6th we go, 6-0. Bedard still on the mound, 5 innings pitched, only allowed a hit, struck out 3, walked nobody. Vitt, Pennock, maybe a pinch hitter, and Hooper up. That one's hit high. Shortstop's, center fielder's got it for the out. Nope, Lowry. Looked like the center fielder from here. I needed to glance up and look at the text to see that Lowry's the one that caught it. Bedard facing the pitcher Pennock, no pinch hitter. Ground ball to short. Over the first for the out. 2 down, still 6-0, 2011. Bedard facing Harry Hooper, top of the order. 0 for 2 today. To center field and deep. That ball is going to be off the wall. No, it's caught against the wall for the out. Let's watch that again. That was quite a catch by Ellsbury. Okay, let's hear it. Here it is. From back behind home plate, looked like it went off the wall, but it did not. Bottom of the 6th we go. Lowry, Bedard, and Pedroia to face Pennock, who's still in there. It's 5 innings, 6 hits. Only 1 earned run. Struck out 5 and walked 2. Now he's walked another. Runner on first. Bedard, will he bunt? Let's see. He tries to, but he whiffs. 2 strikes. I don't think he's going to bunt now.
Strike 3.
He struck him out. Dustin Pedroia, 1 for 2. He homered his last time up. It was a 2-run job into the seats in left field. And he hits another one into left field, but this one's going to be caught for the out. 2 away. Reddick, 1 for 3. On the ground, a second, flips to first. He's got it. Inning over. We're at the top of the 7th inning in this quick-moving game. McGinnis, Ruth, and Roth, if they don't score 6 runs to tie this game or 7 to win, we're heading to Game 7 tomorrow. Bedard facing McGinnis. Walks him. Babe Ruth up. No hits today, but he's got 8 in the series. Deep in the right field. That's back, and that's caught for the out. didn't get quite enough of it. One out, runner on for Roth, who's got 2 home runs in the series. No hits today. Line drive, left field. It's going to bounce all the way to the wall. And the runners are going to hold it second and third. This is the first threat today for the 1919 squad. Shang up. Shang hitting 263 in the series, 0 for 2 in the game. He struck him out. Bedard with a nice pitch. Everett Scott, last chance this inning to knock a couple of runs in. To left field, it's going to be caught by Carl Crawford. The inning is over. No runs crossed the plate. 2011 looking to win game 3 to take it to game 7. Bottom of the 7th we go. Kevin Youkilis, 0 for 2. Ground ball to third, to first for the out. Jacoby Ellsbury, 1 for 3 with an RBI today. Ball's hit to second, over to first. 2 quick outs. Adrian Gonzalez, 2 hits today in 3 times up. That ball's bounded to the first baseman, steps on the bag. Inning's over. We're about to head to the 8th inning. Top of the 8th, 6 outs to go for the 1919 squad. Shannon Vitt and most likely a pinch hitter. Here we go. Ground ball to third, throws to first for the out. Ozzie Vitt, 1 hit today of the 2 that 1919 have gotten. This ball's hit to left field. It looks like it be another hit. It is. It bounces off the wall. Vitt's on his way to second. He's in with a double. Runner on second. Bill Lamar up. Lamar is 0 for 3 in the series. He hits it high in the air. The second baseman coming in on it. Puts it away for the second out. Runner has to remain at second, and it's Harry Hooper, 0 for 3.
Strike 3.
He struck him out. What a clutch strikeout by Bedard. We're going to the bottom of the 8th, 6-0. Sam Jones on to pitch for the 1919 squad. Saltalamacchia, Crawford, and Lowry do up. Line drive to right, base hit. Runner on, 7th hit for the 2011 squad. Carl Crawford up, struck out his last time up. He's going to bang a base hit into center field. The runner's going to round second, head for third. The throw's coming home, and Crawford goes to second on the throw. Runners on second and third, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th inning, 6-run lead. It's pretty much in the bag. Here we go. Jed Lowry, 0 for 2. Lowry to first, steps on the bag, runner holds. Nobody scores. Bedard, the pitcher, hitting for himself, 2 on. Ground ball back to the mound, throws to first. Runners have to hold again. Well, with runners on second and third and nobody out, didn't look like 1919 can hold them, but they got 2 outs. If they can get an out on Dustin Pedroia, they will have got out of this mess. Pedroia to short. Line drive is caught. The inning is over. Just like that, we head to the 9th, 6-0. 2011. It's an elimination game for 2011. So if they do not tie or win this game in the top of the, well, they won't win it in top of 9. But if they don't at least tie this game, we're going to game 7. It'll be tomorrow. Okay, Bedard, looking to pitch a complete game. 8 innings pitched, 3 hits today, 5 strikeouts, a walk. Will be facing McGinnis, Ruth, and Roth. Walks the first batter. Never do that, but they did it. Babe Ruth. No hits today. Ground ball to third. Is going to throw to first. He beats it out. Base hit. 2 on. 2 on. Nobody out. Roth with a hit today. 2 home runs in the series. Here's the pitch. To left field. It's going to be off the wall. 1 run's going to score. Here comes the throw. Runner's going to hold at third. And it is 6-1 with 2 runners on. 1919 does not look like they want to give up easily. Wally Shang, 1 hit will make the score 6-3. Ground ball to second. Throws to first. For the first out, but the second run of the game scores. Alfredo. Oop, I missed the pitching change. Alfredo Aceves came in to get that last out. They don't announce it. You have to notice it. I did not notice it. Aceves replaced Bernard, got 1 out. A run scored, 6-2. Everett Scott, 0 for 3. Runner on third, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. It is now 6-3. This game could be far from over. Runner on first, only 3 runs down. Red Shannon, 0 for 3 also. As Aceves gets the sign, delivers. He struck him out. 2 outs, 19-19, 1 out away from having to play a game 7. And no one's happier than that the 2011 squad. Aceves facing Vitt. Vitt's 2 for 3. He's had a good day. Base hit, he's 3 for 4. 1919 will just not go away. Fred Gilhooly pinch hitting. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. 2 on. He represents the tying run at the plate as Aceves still on the mound. Here we go. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To right field. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep. It's going to 1-hop the wall. 1 run scores. And that's all. They're going to hold the runner at third base. It is now 6-4, tying run on second. Harry Hooper up. A base hit ties this game, and it's unbelievable. Jonathan Papelbon being brought on to stem the tide and stop the bleeding. Hooper 0 for 4 today. Tying runs on. Let's see what happens. Papelbon gets the sign. Here's the 1-2 delivery to Hooper. Ground ball to first. Takes it to the bag. The game is over. 2011 with a 6-4 victory in unbelievable fashion. There you go. How do you like the way that game ended? 4 runs, the top of the 9th for the 19 team. They just didn't want to go away. We are going to wrap this up. We'll write up the game. It'll be on my newspaper later today and placed on my Facebook page. We will then play game number 7 sometime tomorrow. Who's going to go to round 2 in Region B? Will it be the 1919 Red Sox, an overperforming under 500 team, or the 2011 Boston Red Sox powerhouse team known for choking in September of 2011? Are they going to choke in this tournament? We'll find out. Thanks for coming by. Thank you for anybody who's going to watch this on video delay later on YouTube, and we will catch you tomorrow. Have a nice weekend, everybody.